Hey, Tony Gasson here, popping in for a quick video. Now I gotta add it in a bonus random call today, so it kind of can't talk for too long because then I had to bump my sessions up because I got a speaking engagement later today, which kind of knocked out 4 of my sessions. So I had to move people to Saturday and Sunday. So now I got to work 7 days a week in this season of trying to serve the people and be there. But sometimes I get a blessing and a client only need 30 minutes, of their session, and gonna split it up and do 30 minutes later, or some of them just donate it to the heart bank. So wanting to pop on here, and because I'm still thinking about this pastor that his life was taken, and rightfully so. And I hate to say that, I hate to be that type of person, but I've always been the type of person in my life to where I want my whooping. Like if I do the wrong thing, like I will go and get my daddy the belt. When it was time for me to get a whooping, I would stand there and I would take that whooping. And I'll take that whooping sometimes first 3, 4, 5 licks without shedding a tear, because I knew I deserved it. I knew I needed it. On the other hand, my sister, she would run through the house screaming at the top of her lungs, bloody murder. And she never wanted to accept responsibility for what she had did. And that also played a difference in our life. I became a millionaire, and her life is not doing bad, but went a totally different direction. And I think about that sometimes, of like when you want to accept responsibility and you want to take ownership for your decisions, for your thoughts, for your actions, for who you are, for what you do. I think about that. And that's the thing, like this brother here who lost his life, justice was dealt. He took his position, which from now what I'm understanding is, they say she ran an anger management clinic. I'm thinking she the counselor, but he was counseling her. And she was married, he was married, she going through a divorce from what I gather. He encouraging her to get a divorce while she explaining what she going through. She say he pulled her to him and started passionately kissing her. Now she was not innocent, because she's not a child. She is a grown woman. And although she had not been passionately kissed like that, and although she didn't feel a certain way, she also took pleasure in being desired by this man. And that's what really made her take his life, is because she played herself, and she was so hurt and so embarrassed because she thought that she had the winning lotto ticket. She thought this was her Uno reverse. This was her draw 4 to her husband. She thought that this was finna be her situation. She looking at it like, oh, if he doing this, his marriage must be bad. He must have married the wrong woman, and he's not happy with her. And then she thinking she married the wrong man, and she not happy with him. And then she think, oh, they finna get together and ride off into the sunset, when the man was just using his position to take advantage and to get over. And that's a sick man, and she's a sick woman. And the thing about it is when you sick, that's spiritual. That's spiritual warfare. She was sick, he was sick. And then the spirit in her murdered the spirit in him, which really is the human, murdered the human. And a lot of times people don't think about that. They don't put that together. Y'all, I gotta forgive me, I'm working from a sprinter today because I And for some reason, service in my house terrible right now. I don't know why. I don't remember it ever being that bad. Service terrible. So I had to sit outside, get a little better service in my Sprinter. So got my heat on in here and got my Wi-Fi on, got my phone plugged up. So it's, hey, but something going on with my battery. I think I need a new battery or something. So I'm sitting out here, my wife getting her nails done. And the Lord touched on my heart today, sent her $600. Which right now in this recession, well, that's a lot of money. Woo! I like to do me a fundraiser. I like to go get on somebody's pole. So that's my thing. It's like this man out here sleeping with his clients. I'm talking to amazing women all day long. I ain't sleeping with now one of them. I ain't hitting on now one of them. But what I am tempted to do, go shake a tail feather on one of these poles, man. This here recession, got to go put me a performance on, man. If I can make me some money. I was thinking about going over there to Dubai and getting doo-dooed on. So if one of y'all on here watch that and y'all go over there and get that 50 grand and get boo-booed on, man, listen, I'm kind of think about it. I tell my wife, I said, baby, what you think about me going over there and getting boo-booed on? 50,000 for a little bit of boo-boo? She was like, you would. She said, you happy about it. She said, you'll be asking them to do more. I said, come on now, don't try me like that now. This just to feed my family. This just to feed my family. 50K. So then I asked, I was like, well, baby, it's a lot of, it's probably male escorts out here. I say, what you think about me sending a little bit of angling? She said, absolutely not. See, that was my test there. I was finna see if she still love me. Cause see, if she would have said, yeah, go ahead, like, how much you gonna get paid? I would have been like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. But the fact that my wife, she say, nope, you can't sell nothing. Cause I asked her, I said, well, what about doing the surrogacy thing where I could take and sell me a little bit of here good gold water, liquid gold for 10 grand. She was like, nope, cause them kids gonna be coming to look for you one day. I'm like, well, that ain't the end of the world. I'm a good guy. They come see that the dad was a good guy. I'm just looking out for their mama who, didn't want no relationship or couldn't meet the right guy. Wife said no. So I say, okay, well, all right, I got some standards. Got a woman with some standards. And that's just refreshing because we live in a world today where these women is like, hey, do what you need to do. Like, seen a lady do a thing the other day. She was like, I'd rather my man do tax fraud than be broke. And then it be like, women be like, oh, if you can't be faithful, you could cheat. Just cheat respectfully. And it's like, what? How can somebody cheat respectfully? Like, cheating itself is disrespectful. Like, the whole act is disrespectful. What can be respectful? Like, how can you possibly do it respectfully? That's just not how that works. But that's the world we live in. And so here's the thing. We don't know, for real, we don't know if the man's wife, if she knew about the relationship. We don't know if she knew about it and if she felt like, hey, you know what? Bump it. Like, just go ahead. Y'all forgive me. I'm gonna try to drive my Sprinter up here and get some gas because I'm running out of gas, but it's on this thing that says stop the engine and leave the vehicle running. But it's like, I got to drive it to the car dealership anyway, so I have to take my chances. And so that's the thing. It's like, today, y'all can give me, I got my little black pants on, but it's got a little thigh in there. They fit a little snug, so I don't want these thunder thighs in the here camera. So you know, we got that right there going on today, where people so-called cheating. I think God ain't married to my neighbor, boy. When I tell you that woman want to do everything, she want that grass pristine, she want that roof pristine, she getting the Christmas lights hung up, she got solar panels put up. She probably in her 50s or early 60s. Real fit. Walk her dog every day. She walk probably a couple miles a day. I think she Hispanic with a white husband. She don't work. So I don't know if she retired or she just never worked. But when I tell you that woman be on it, her house is perfect. Lawn perfect. That's too much of a headache for me. It be costing me too much money. Yo, Lord, now we gotta let some of this stuff stay broke for a little while, now. That's how I do at my house. Some break, hey, let it stay broke for a little while now. I need a little time. Got to, hey, Lord got to send a blessing now. Just can't be just around here fixing everything you want to fix. Calm down. Calm down. Get your life together. Calm down. It'll be all right. We'll get it fixed in due season. This is not such a time as this. It's not what the Lord in order. So this is the thing. Is right now in this day and age, it's like it's so much debauchery going on, and this how this brother got into this here foolishness. Because here's the thing, like, I believe that a lot of times a woman could tell when her man is cheating. That there's little signs that woman's intuition pick up on. Now, you could choose as a woman not to believe it, but I believe that intuition pick up on it. It pick up on it, and then you choose to not believe it and to go on, let whatever happen. And I believe that's what happens a lot of times. But you got to get to a place to where you start to realize and understand that you got to speak up and you got to call that out. And when you catch that cheating, and especially if it keeps happening and it's happening over and over, you got to move on with your life. Because I'm gonna tell you something, these men will mess around and get you killed. Because now here go the lady, here go the wife, now she got her thug story. Now she got a thug story. Now she done been shot like Tupac. Now she in the studio, hit him up, making songs because her cheating husband. She in there like Shirley Caesar, in there making songs because her cheating husband done got her shot. Think about that now. The pastor wife, like we not really thinking about how crazy this thing sound. Like, we ain't thinking about how crazy this sound. Like, you got to realize, a pastor who is a counselor, we don't know if he's a certified counselor or just counseling people, who is a counselor, gets into an affair with a married woman. With a married woman now, while he married. And then he becomes the straw that broke the camel's back. Look at Kroger delivery. So Kroger delivered the groceries in a delivery truck too. So he become, and a sister driving the truck too, little box truck. Go ahead, sister doing her thing. Sister, I'm gonna get out here and get this money. Drive this box truck. And so now the pastor becomes the straw that broke the camel back. Imagine the woman, the killer, imagine her husband. I don't know if she finalized that divorce or not, but imagine her ex-husband. He like, my goodness, boy, hey, he down to the barbershop. Yeah, man, yeah. And what blowed me was, yeah, that what really blowed me. Like, I'm like, man, listen, I been knew she was crazy. See, that's the thing. That's what people don't realize. People, oh, all her family talk about me. Oh, they talk about me. Oh, he this, he that, he cheat, he this, he that. Yeah, she crazy. Y'all see now. Y'all see now. Now. Who the one? Who crazy now? He down there to the barbershop, boy. He the barbershop Hall of Fame, boy. He down there doing TED Talks at the barbershop. Hey, listen to this. Let me tell you, here go the red flags you got to look out for. Cause see, I could have lost my life. And see, what a lot of y'all don't know in here is, why you in here getting edged up, what a lot of y'all don't know is, she told me I was next. Yeah. I ain't even telling no lie. Hand for the Lord. She told me I was next. So see, really, I ain't even supposed to be in here with y'all today. Yeah, let me get my hair cut for free. So he's in there. Now she done made him a celebrity. Now he get to be out there. Now he getting all kind of sympathy P. He out there with these women. Yeah, you know, it's like, the thing about it was, like, she hadn't already, I never told nobody this, and I trust you, so I'm going to tell you this, but she hadn't already bust shots at me before. Just like, she just would get like that. She just would get like that sometimes and just, boom, just go to busting shots at you. She hadn't already, it's like, one time, a bullet glazed right here, boom, grazed me. See that little thing right down my ear? Yeah, see how my ear poke out like that? Yeah, bullet grazed me. He getting all kind of sympathy P. Women jumping all on him. Oh my goodness, you such a good man. You such a good man. I can't believe that you went through that. Like, how did you choose her? How did you choose a crazy woman like that? So what was the red flag? Lady down there, swabba gobbing. He up there, yeah, I'll tell you about it. So I'm gonna try to tell y'all, like, this thing, you got to look at it from all the angles, how crazy this thing is. And I'm gonna tell y'all, keep me in your prayers, because here go this man, a counselor, and he gets tempted with his client, and he gives in and go to sleeping with his client. Here he go, sleeping with his client. And then on top of that, here she is running an anger management clinic, and then get angry and do the worst of what she would tell her clients not to do. So she run an anger management clinic and take a whole life, take an entire life. Jean Swain now. Sister bust off shots. Y'all forgive me, I gotta pump a little gas. Be right back. Give me 1 second. buddy done come up here with his old school to sell his pounds or to pick up his pounds, and he probably done copyright strike my video playing all that music. And that old school is about to give up on him. And he got on 5 gold chains in his 50s. Ladies, I apologize. I see what y'all have to put up with. This him here. Look at him looking at her. She don't want you, sir. That lady is too classy. That lady do not want nothing to do with you. That lady teach school. So here he go. All them gold chains on. Sir, calm down. And turn that music down. And copyright strike my video. Playing all that music. And so, this is the thing. This is the thing that I want y'all to think about. And I got my call here. I got to hop on in 3 minutes. Y'all forgive me. I have to move as I go. And I got to get my whole video out of this. This is my only time to be able to shoot a video. Because I'm back to back. Maybe after this till I have to leave for my speaking engagement today. So you're gonna be tested where you working in. That's why I try to tell you how the anger management clinic lady get a murder charge, found guilty, and then the pastor get an affair that kills him. Now imagine his church when that happened, when he lost his life, how his church was sitting in there looking. They sitting in there, all the dope boys that hadn't came to the church, everybody that hadn't started to work on their life and change their life, just went back to the streets. They just went back, the scrippers went back to the pole, the dope boys went back to the corner, the scammers went back to scamming. Everybody was like, man, forget it. Pastor was doing it? What the world the pastor was doing? Man, bump it. Man, and that's the devil goal. That's the devil goal. You know the devil want me. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Before I cheat on my wife, I would divorce her. Before I cheat on my wife, I would divorce her. At this stage of my life, now back when I was young and dumb, now I probably would have gave a little more attention, a little more thought. But now this I divorce her. If I got to cheat that bad, I got to go through a divorce. I don't have to cheat that bad though. I will do me something that get me high. Not no drug now. I'm talking about like I go to Europe to the best soccer game that's happening. I go to the highest mountain. I go, like, if I got to cheat, I go do something exhilarating. Man, I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm spending $20,000, $30,000 going to the Super Bowl. Man, I'm going to Ibiza. I'm going to Seychelles. Man, I'm gonna do something exhilarating, something exotic. Like me and my wife, we about to go to Aruba. It ain't exotic, but we stand at the Ritz-Carlton. Stand at the Ritz-Carlton. Just made the payment a little bit ago for the 3 nights. It ain't cost too much, but it's like, man, I got to do something with my wife. Then I get over there. Then got us some alone time, a little quiet time, kick back. Did Costa Rica with a bunch of people. So now just me and my wife get to go settle down, just read light, just sit out by the pool and read books. I'm going to work on the Mastermind. I got a call right now with one of my mentees, y'all, so I got to go. But be ready for the Mastermind next year. The business, the solopreneur Mastermind, where we building your business A to Z. It's a group of us, gonna be up to 100 members, might only end up being 30 or 40. It's gonna be $4,500, but it's a payment plan. So you put 20% down on November 29th, I think it is, on Black Friday, and then you'll pay the equal amount each month up until the program start in April. Your last payment will be in April. So be ready, get ready. Don't get in it if you're not trying to build a business and a brand, or a business, one of the and or both, one or the other or both. Do not sign up, because it ain't no refunds. When you're in, and we finna grind. And I'm gonna show you every single thing. I'm gonna show you how to do your LLC, show you how to do your logo, show you how to do your website, show you how to get your products, show you how to do all that. I taught about this on a class, and I just coached 2 sisters last night that done went and did what I taught on that class. They done went and brought it to life. And now I'm finna turn up another level. But hey, God bless you. Keep your head up. All the important links in the description. If you want to come to the live event in January, any tickets that be left, those gonna go to the Mastermind people who sign up for the Mastermind on Black Friday. Any tickets we have left right now, we probably got about 30-40 tickets left. And so y'all be ready, keep your head up, click the links in the description. We'll talk soon. I still got the one-on-one coaching link in there because we filling out January now, so look for that too if you need it. But remember, it's booking into January, so you know if it's urgent. But if you try to wait till January, it's gonna be booking into March, so know about that now. God bless you, and we'll talk soon.